Step number one in going viral on Instagram Reels really fast is making sure that you understand how people actually consume Instagram Reels. I mean, think about it. The only time I watch Instagram Reels is when I'm going to the bathroom, when I'm walking to my car, or when I'm walking the dog or doing something like that. I'm not sitting there, I'm not attentive like you are watching a YouTube video right now. So you need to understand that different platforms have different ways of consuming content. What does that mean? That you need to make sure that every Instagram post that you upload can be consumed in 5 to 15 seconds. Because if not, well, guess what? Nobody has the time to invest while they're watching something. And nobody's gonna sit there and think to themselves, wow, I need to think about Rob's post later on when I have time because they have other things going on in their life. And here's the deal. I know you have a lot to communicate. I know you have a lot to get across to people, but you need to do that in 5 to 15 second spurts. Try to do it multiple times a day or multiple times a week. And that is how you actually build a relationship with somebody on Instagram, as opposed to trying to upload a 3-minute video or a 2-minute video or even a 40-second video, because nobody's got time for that. That's just the first step. There are 4 other steps that you need to make sure that you're taking into consideration. Like the next one, which is going to be that you either need to maximize the amount of people that complete your video, or you need to maximize the amount of shares that you get. Now, the way that you maximize the amount of people that complete a video is you need to make sure that you're uploading content that has a curiosity gap. What do I mean by this? Well, I can actually show you better than I can tell you. So there are literally several different ways for you to do this, so I want to show you several different examples. So Nick right here is somebody that I helped grow. He gained over 134,000 followers, was able to quit his full-time job working at Geico in order to upload content to Instagram. So let's scroll down a little bit and let's find one of his videos that has done really good recently. Like this one, 479,000 views. Why did this video do so well? Because the hook is, here's the exact order to get the best credit cards, and then he has all of them laid out. And he pans over all them really quickly, but then he goes through each of them one by one. Why does this work? Because people know, wow, he's going to deliver on what he's about to say, and then they watch as he goes through step by step. And guess what this does? It gets somebody to complete the video. But that's not the only way that you could do this, because I also helped Tuvok gain over 500,000 followers, also able to quit his job as a teacher, and now he uploads content just to Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for a full-time living. So if we look at one of his videos, like this one, that got 56 million views, what is happening here? Rating strangers at baseball, and there's a bat here. That is absolutely insane, and he is going to throw a bat at somebody. That is different, that is new, that captures somebody's attention. So now we need to watch to see whether or not they can hit the ball. He was able to hit the ball really well, and then he keeps it going. So guess what this does? Curiosity gap, payoff. Curiosity gap, payoff. Curiosity gap, payoff. And that is why this video did so well. It got 56 million views. He does this in all of his content, which is why his content does incredibly well. But again, you can do this literally for any niche. Healthy Emmy. I helped her also grow on Instagram. If we look at her reels, let's go find one that went viral, and I'll explain to you why it went viral. For example, this one right here, over 400,000 views, magical weight loss tip. This is 3,500 calories, and she pours out M&Ms across a table. Again, that captures somebody's attention. It makes them wonder, what on earth is going on here? And then she has this thing in her hand that looks like a Cheeto. But what is it actually? It's a pound of fat. So she shows you how many calories are in the M&Ms, and then also how many are in the pound of fat. So she's showing you a visual. She's having it be really quick. She's keeping your attention. And this maximizes the completion rate. In fact, all 3 of those strategies maximize the amount of people that complete the video, and that is why these creators are going viral. There's a second thing that you can do, and you can maximize for how many shares you get. In fact, if you get 70% of people that like your content, share your content, you're gonna go viral automatically, because 1 share on Instagram equals 400 extra views. So guess what? The more shares you get, the more views you're gonna get. In fact, all you need is 1,000 shares, and boom, your video is going to go mega viral, over 500,000 views. Now, that being said, there are 3 ways for you to get shares. But before I share those with you, I need to make sure you smash that subscribe button. If you want to go quicker on Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube, I literally upload a video every single day about how to grow on these platforms. In addition to that, I just created a free Instagram growth course. You can get it at the pinned comment below. It's going to share with you things like the best time to post, the best hashtags to use, and so much more. Please make sure you're in it. It's literally 100% free, so I don't know why you wouldn't. So those 3 things that you need to get somebody to feel in order to share your content are either 1, laughter, 2, holy crap, or 3, you need to get somebody to think that they're ahead of the curve. If they're ahead of the curve, you just taught them something they didn't know, and now they want to teach somebody else to make them seem smart. If it's something funny, they want to share it with somebody else to get them to laugh, and then they'll think their friend is funny. You need to understand something. The emotion behind sharing is not a selfish emotion. In fact, it's selfish for the viewer, not for you actually creating the video. Instead, what you're trying to do is you're trying to empower your viewers to be able to share your content that is going to make them have increased status. It's going to make them look funnier. It's going to make them look smarter. It's going to make them seem like they have a really good Instagram feed to their friends or to the group chat at work, and that's how people actually share content. But we can't stop there because there are still 3 other things that you need to make sure that you're doing if you want to go viral on Instagram Reels as fast as humanly possible right now. Next thing you need to make sure that you're doing is taking advantage of memes. I cannot emphasize this. I talk about this in every single YouTube video because this is the most important thing you could ever do on Instagram right now. 40,000 views, 20,000 views, 18,000 views, 48,000 views, 35,000 views. We're looking at 150,000 views, even more than that right here, 200,000 views. And guess what? Every single one of these posts took Nick 0 effort, took him 0 time, and all they did was help him get more views, more followers, more clients, more customers, more money. Simply because he went to Instagram, he typed in memes related to finance, memes related to credit, memes related to blah, blah, blah. A bunch of memes popped up and then he remixed them. If you are not doing this, you are going to regret this forever. I've been posting about how to grow on TikTok, how to grow on Instagram, how to grow on YouTube for literally the last 5 years. This is the easiest thing I have ever seen to grow an account. Across literally all of those platforms, this is by far the easiest thing. So please do not miss out on this opportunity to post memes right now and skyrocket your growth. Step number 4 is you need to make sure you're taking advantage of celebrities, you're taking advantage of famous people, you're taking advantage of big brands. I've been following this creator for a while now, this guy Evan. He was posting good stuff on TikTok, and finally, he's starting to go viral on Instagram. 2.8 million views, 1.7 million views, 1.7 million views, 1.6 million views. And how is he doing this? He's doing this by uploading now about sports. If we scroll down, this guy has tried a bunch of different stuff. He has tested a bunch of different stuff. Like he used to post stuff that was predominantly just him in it, and it didn't do that well. But whenever he posted about sports, whenever he posted about athletes, whenever he posted about some sports story, he would go viral. Why? Because you need to get something through your head. People do not care about you. Nobody cares about Evan. In fact, you don't even care about me. You just care about going viral on Instagram. That's why you're watching this video. So if you are not talking about things people actually care about, aka celebrities, aka brands, aka things going on in the world, well, guess what? Then you are irrelevant to people. In fact, people don't even care about the most famous people. Tucker Carlson, nobody cares. Joe Rogan, nobody cares. What they care about are what they are talking about or who they're talking to. And that is what you need to be doing in your content. I know what you're thinking, Rob, but I can't get famous guests. You don't need famous guests. Literally just do what Evan does. And look, he puts a green screen behind himself with the craziest high school football stat line ever. He didn't need to have anything to do with Alvin Henderson. He didn't need to meet this person. He didn't need to travel to this person. He literally is sitting in a guinea tea, making a video with a green screen behind him about the thing people actually care about. And that's what you need to do also, because that's when people are going to actually be engaged with you. It's not because they love you, but because they love what you're talking about. This brings me to the last and most important step to going viral, and I cannot emphasize this enough. You need outside feedback and you need somebody else helping you. You need to think about this. The biggest creators, you know what they have a lot of times? Other big creator friends. Or they worked with coach or worked with somebody that actually helped them and gave them feedback, because you're sitting there right now thinking your content's great and there's nothing you need to change and that you're perfect, but that's not actually the case. And I want to be that person that helps you. The same way that I helped Nick gain over 130,000 followers, or Emmy over 600,000, or Tuvok over 500,000, and now all of them make a full-time living from Instagram. I want to help you do the same exact thing, which is why I strongly suggest you keep watching this video, because I've got a special offer for you and I can only work with a few people. The opportunity to grow on Instagram and this organic reach we're currently seeing are not going to last forever. And there are 2 things holding you back from seeing the growth like the creators that I share with you in this video. The first one is that you haven't implemented the tips that I just shared with you. And the second is that you haven't gotten into my Instagram mentorship program yet. That's literally going to guarantee that I help you get more followers on Instagram in the next 30 days, or you get your money back, 0 questions asked. In fact, the average person that's gone through this program in the last 30 days has gained over 25,000 followers, and nobody has ever gone through it and gained less than 1,000 followers if they implement implemented every piece of advice that I share with them. Now, since you're still watching this video, I'm gonna assume you're probably above average. So the odds of you gaining over 25,000 followers are probably quite high. And if you want results like that, go to the link in the description below right now and sign up, because there are limited spots available. I'm gonna be telling you exactly what to post, when to post, what hashtags to use. I'm gonna send you new post ideas, and I'm gonna critique your content to guarantee that you get more growth on Instagram in the next 30 days. It doesn't matter what your niche is or what your background is, this program is gonna help you get followers more easily and quicker so that you don't have to spend endless hours trying to figure out the things that I already know about exactly how to grow your account. In fact, I just helped this creator in the program and they gained over 100,000 followers in just 30 days. I helped this creator, they gained over 150,000, and this creator over 200,000 followers. If you want results like that and I want you to be my next success story, go to the link in the description below and sign up right now, because every single day that you wait, it's only gonna get harder to grow on Instagram. It is easier than ever to grow right now, but you need to take advantage of this opportunity. And what's better than an opportunity where you're literally gonna grow on Instagram or get your money back with 0 questions asked? Again, there are limited spots, so go to the link in the description below and sign up right now. Otherwise, I strongly suggest you check out the next 2 videos I put up on the screen, because they're the videos YouTube thinks you should watch next. Thank you so much for watching.